The team is pressed to step up their focus defensively.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jameson Taillon is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Into the box now, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up and down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Dickerson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Settling in now, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So digging in now, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit out towards second.
Come on,
and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Cook, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on the move for second. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. The relay. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and some definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
First baseman, number 10, Marwin Gonzalez.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play at first after the ball hit the dirt.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Dickerson on at first, nobody out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Gonzalez.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Gregory Polanco will be next. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping up now, Gregory Polanco. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And here's the 3-2 from him. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He pulls this one into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Pittsburgh Pirates rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Edgar Santana earns his third win of the year in relief. Corey Knebel permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Kevin Segrist wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
7 runs on 16 hits. No errors.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
In now, Steve Cook, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The 1-1. Hit to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, number 24, Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has real...
Stepping in, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman.
Here's a look over to first. And now they've got him in a rundown. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Back.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises it.
Ready once again, Orlando Arcia, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Has it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. At the plate, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Pittsburgh rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Williams earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kevin Segrist earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Chad Kuhl is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this 1st inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. That zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge. I'm okay with that.
3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 4-2. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And
Take
he
a turn.
popped him
Look,
up,
look.
coming in on his cane, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Kane is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game, the ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
So stepping in, Steve Cook, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cook aboard here at first with nobody out. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. VR onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Coming to the plate now, number 7, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Missed with a slider.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chad Kuhl. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-1 home. It's going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So coming to the plate, Kelby Tomlinson trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. He'll try again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Adam Frazier.
Cook is off at first with 2 away.
Make the turn, find the ball.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw goes over to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, number 7. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
14-8, the final score here. The Pirates came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Chad Kuhl wins his 3rd of the season. Corbin Burns couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Gateway Center Station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan Station. Also
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Tanner Roark gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Standing in, Steve Cook. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
0-1, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Striding in, Steve Cook. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Domingo Santana.
Now a bunt attempt here. Cook. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And that misses. 2-1. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in once again, Derek Norris. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Norris.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made.
Fly.
Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Gregory Polanco will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Roark earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brent Suter was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.